between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. This weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The defensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Here's Mitchell again. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. And it's going to be 4th now at less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Here's 2nd and 5. He gets this to Harold Fanning Jr. complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. 40. It's a design boot. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. Along the right sideline, there's space. To the house, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some points every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force the punts and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
You're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Palmer. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Saints to the line now. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Staying with Walker. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Darnold. He sure gave his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. He's got McBride complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. From the pistol, give here to Walker. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Here we go, start.
With a quick pass out wide. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground with Gibbs. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Dumps it off to his running back. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Caught, nice game left side. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st down, here's Tua. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Kendricks. And the Saints take over on his 5th interception of the season. Somewhat surprising interception there, Brock. You don't see nearly as many of those on shorter, safer throws like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was. Coordinators and coaches offensively look for layups, Kate. You like basketball, right? They look for layups, easy, gimmies. And in the short field, that usually is the case. But not against a defense like this, and not a defense that has the awareness of what they're trying to do.
Going on 1st, here's Darnold. A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at 1st down here. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Here we go, set.
This is Walker on 2nd. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Side.
Darnold. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. On his Moody for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. From his own end zone. Here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Tagovailoa trying to get here on 2nd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
He's going to be stopped right around the 37. That'll go for an 18-yard gain, and that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Darian Porter. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner, and now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Go set. Set.
Play fake. Darnold. He lobs it deep middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end. Take away those open shots downfield.
And he takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd down, Walker. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
You love a huddle. Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. No one around. He's got space. And he's on the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Panthers 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Yeah, ready.
From the 43. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
44. Ready. Ready.
2 and out from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Tua off the play fake. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down. With that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, get set.
Here's Tua again. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
All right.
To the air yet again. Tagovailoa has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's good for our Panthers.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault.
First and goal at
The Panthers with some work to do, trailing in this game. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
And it's touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. We've got a screen to the running back. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10, Darnold. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
2nd and 10, Darnold. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. You set it down, score him at the 38. And again, it's Darnold. He let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here we go, son. Yo, lady.
On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, Darnold. He's got McBride complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get more points to end a lopsided first half. Trey McBride, the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Saints push their lead to 18. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Chooses to bring this one out. Duke the defender. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Ready, son?
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And now they face 2nd down.
Solo left side, 44. Ready.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Looking downfield, and Fannin has it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. In the gun, Tagovailoa. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. offense, they're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after this half. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
For a Carolina Panther. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the Saints grab it. Hits the 20. And his return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints piling it on going into halftime. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number one, make the recovery, or number two, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. So 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That's caught. He found some space. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
For a Carolina Panther. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Right. Ready.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And he takes this one back for the pick six. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick six.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, and we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints continue piling onto this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams, kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
7 at the 14-yard line.
Again, this is Mitchell. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Now, after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
We go, set. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. The man in Neighbors has it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints push their lead further to start the half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
Jake Moody for the extra
Ooh,
point.
baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Gibbs now from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Has good room at the 35. He's all the way forward to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Panthers.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Devin White hauls him down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Another one for Gibbs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Now running here, it's James Conner. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, left side for Gibbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one routine.
And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
The Saints 40-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down run by Gibbs. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. No gain on that play, and now they're looking at 4th and 10. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. Now it'll be a punt on 4th down with Logan Cook out to boot it. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. They'll run here, following the penalty. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Panthers cut into the lead by another point.
Panthers 17. First Boswell set to kick
Now
off.
Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Staying with Walker. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Darnold. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We go set.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Go set.
Here's Mitchell again. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
We go set.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
This is Walker on 2nd. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
We go set.
To throw. Here's Darnold. Oh, not like this. An interception. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, get set. Out.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Panthers will trail by 25. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Running with Walker again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with third down and 5.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Saints moments away from their 4th win of the year. Here they come. This is third and 5.
Here we go, set. Reset.
Here's Darnold to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Drive begins with Gibbs. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he comes through big here. 9 yards, it's second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
This is Gibbs on second down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back to Gibbs now on second. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So this a win on the road for the Saints. Now, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb.